Live from the floor of the NYSE, that's a market open.
Well, hello, welcome. Thank you for watching these videos. This is the 15th week in September of this project. So we are 3 months down the line and we are trading the Emini S&P 500 futures market. On this 5-minute chart, the two indicators that we use here are the ATR, average true range, and the volume. That is visible at the bottom of the chart. ATR as well as the volume. At 9:30 US Eastern Time, you can observe that volume comes into the market. Therefore, the market opens at that point in time. We draw trend lines here. Trend lines on the high of the opening range as well as the low of the opening range. We also do that for the pre-opening range, which is from anywhere market close previous day until 9:30 on this day's close. These levels are important because volume will come into the market and therefore opportunity will arise, and we might observe breakouts from time to time, which give us good profit potential in these areas. We are still trading the account carried over from last week. That's what I will do from this week onwards, because then we are able to actually generate our trade performance for this time period, and we can look at very nice statistics after generating the trade performance, and I will show you exactly that a little bit later in this week. Since I have been busy with other tasks in real life, I was not able to attend to every single opening of this week. Hopefully that will change in the very near future. However, as you might have observed in the recent weeks, is that our opening strategy is rather challenging, and we have been accumulating negative results in the opening strategy compared to intraday, where we were actually able to make profits. So we start this week with $29,200 cash value. This is not 100% accurate because we are actually positive. I will show you this a bit later down the line so you can see the trading results really of the full week. This is something to do with the linkage between eSignal and NinjaTrader, so I still get my data from eSignal. But apparently these values, cash values, are not accumulated for 100% accurate. I was told that this is the reason why that happens. But let's jump right into it. So as I said, we are trading the Emini S&P, and it's the 6th of September 2016, and this should be a Monday. What we normally would like to achieve, and what I was talking about on Discord as well, is that we anticipate these breakout levels, and if we happen to be in a positive trade on such level, we normally would let the trade run for a little bit more of a profit target, a larger profit target. But the ultimate goal is to be in a profitable trade right from the beginning. That said, it's not always something we can achieve. But here, for example, the green line should represent the breakout level. Once we hit this line, then we should actually let the trade run for our profit target. Profit target is normally 3 times the ATR of the first few bars of this session. So in this case, you can have a look at the ATR here at the bottom chart just below the actual chart. Over there you see ATR roughly 1 point or 0.8 for the first few bars. Therefore we multiply that by 3, giving us 2.5 points. So we would wait for these breakout levels, and then we want to achieve 2.5 points on top of that. A few other rules will come into place once that happens. So here we miss most of the opening of the session from 9:30 to 11, but we were able to make one positive trade, intraday, a short trade only. This is my usual profit target for intraday trade, $375. What we would like to achieve is 5%, 5 to 10% on total account value in 1 month. This is our ultimate profit target, because in such scenario we are able to accumulate huge lump sums of profit over time. So this was a quick snapshot of the trade performance. I will go back here and pause the video if I can, because this is a playback video. So we have a few points here like total net profit. This is actually taking everything into account, commissions as well as the gross realized and gross loss. So we are $600 positive on this account. You can see the discrepancy, 29,581, and here it's 600. So this trade performance is accurate, and we can go through some of these indicators here. Starting date was mid of August, but I started this on the last week of August, so the first day should be the 26th or 29th of August. We will carry this forward. What is very interesting here, you see total number of trades is 54, and we have only 15 long trades and 30 short trades. I'm very keen to see what will happen here in the future with these trades. It seems that long trades are rare, so we can make adjustments to the strategy here along the way. Very, very interesting indicators. Also percent profitable, only 30% of the trades are profitable, and only 6.67% are long trades, positive long trades. I mean, that is so insignificant, and it's very interesting to see. But what I assume is that the number of even trades here, which is 0, this is a number which is not correctly accumulated, because we have many break-even trades. At least 50% of our trades are break-even trades. Therefore, these must be accounted for in the number of losing trades in this scenario, because I don't believe that we could be actually positive if we have more losing trades than winning trades. So we have 16 winning trades only. So what I assume is that all the break-even trades are also accounted for in the losing trades section here. Okay, this was Monday. I believe I didn't do any more trades on this day because the session was already very advanced, 2 hours into the session. This is normally where I stop trading. And if I would happen to set up a live trading room in the future, obviously we want to be profitable and very consistent with our execution. Otherwise, such live trading room wouldn't make any sense. We want to make money. This is all about making money here. But normally I would stop trading after 2 hours because the volume is decreasing significantly. That can be observed here in the bottom volume chart. Once we move forward into the session or advance into the session, the volume will decrease, and the opportunity for day traders like us is also very small at that point in time. There's a lot of noise and a lot of doji, so we have to enter and exit the market very frequently, taking a lot of our commissions away from us. All right. So this is Tuesday, and again, it's almost an hour into this session. So as I said last week, if we close on a blue line, you have the blue line drawn here at 2186.25. This is the high of the pre-opening session. Then we normally would look at a reversal back into range. That is exactly what happened here. In this case, we would trade this for 3 times the ATR as well. So in this case here, if we look at the first few bars, ATR would be 0.8 times 3 is around 2.5 points, 2.25 points. Let's see what happened. So you can actually observe a very solid trade, which I did not take from the very beginning. Why is that not playing in real time? Okay. So the video here is speeded up and it is recorded, so I can fast forward through these trades. So what do you think? What's the profit target here on this blue line? Why is that blue line drawn on 83s? Well, that was the profit target for the first trade. So that was already achieved. However, now we look at some other trade here, which is the breakout trade. So where would you normally draw the breakout level? It's not drawn on this chart. Well, I just want you to think and understand what we are doing here. I can tell you we never were lower than 2181.25 in this session. So the low of this session would be drawn on this level, 2181.25, and that was just approached around 1815, 1820 on the very small red bar. What you can observe here is that we hit this level 81.25 once and we pushed back into range. It's a very good opportunity for a short entry, improved short entries, but I was already short from 83.50 because as soon as we push back into range, which you could actually observe here on 11 o'clock with more volume, the trend direction could change. All right. I will show you what I mean by this trend direction, change of trend direction. I will show you this a bit later in the week, on Friday or on Thursday. Okay, This green line was our target area for this trade. Roughly, that's what I wanted to achieve. It would give us very nice profit targets. Even though this is just 1.5 points or 1.25 points away from our breakout area, which was 81.25, but still, since we had an improved entry, we can achieve shorter levels, giving us more of a chance to actually close this trade profitable. So this was very nice approach. 81.25 breakout through this trend line and then a continuation. If the market would continue to the downside here, we could actually still be in this trade and then take more profits along the way. But let's move forward so we can see what happens here a bit later in this session. Okay, that must be Wednesday already. Alright. So blue lines, 82 and here 70. Same thing. So what you will actually see on this day is that I was not able to attend to the open. I just came home and I had to do something, but I just traded one contract to show you what will happen here. Because you should not leave your trades alone. If you have to do something else, better close all your positions. Don't run away from the charts. I think that is very obvious, because you will not be able to make adjustments to this. So we look at these breakout levels here again, 70, and the ATR is roughly 1.2 for the opening bars. That would be a target of around 3.5 points. But only if we break through this blue line. So anywhere here, because we touched the blue trend line, would be a perfect entry for a short position, giving you much superior entries even after. Normally after you approach this breakout level. But what we should be normally doing is that we try to trade prior to a breakout, so we are in a position already at this point, and we want to have improved entries, so we don't want to enter the market in this case at 71s, for example, or even at 70s. That would be very late, and if we stumble upon a negative trade right from the beginning, it's very difficult to recover. So what we should try in this case, enter the market at 72s or in these areas. And now you see something interesting. I wanted to show you this as well. So our profit target is roughly 3.5 points. So we have an improved entry, 71.50, which is nice. And this gives us the opportunity to not be in a very, very negative trade right from the beginning, because you can see what happens now. And I will pause the video here. Not here, not on this one. So now the volume comes into play. This is my second indication. And if we see a positive close of a bar, a green bar, so to say, in range, we have to reverse our position. So this is exactly what will happen here shortly. We have a positive close. We have to reverse our position. So our entry would have been here on 72, no, actually 73, 75. This happens when we are not at our station. But anyway, I traded only one contract just to show you that's not a big deal. So we see more volume into range, and then we have to reverse our position. This is part of my strategies and my rules, and so far they have been working quite well. Everyone could have their own approach, and from here, from 73.75, we want to achieve 3 times the ATR again. Okay, the video paused or stopped here, but just indicate to you what we are looking for. So we look at the volume in this scenario. We have a breakout, which is nice, and then we want to obviously make our profit targets for the breakout. But then we have a reversal back into range with more volume. This is where we reverse our position. Profit target again, 3 times the ATR. I didn't trade this on this day just because I was not really at my station at that point in time. Okay, but let's move forward here. I believe this is the last trading day, and I will not be taking any trades on this day. And I want to just show you these accumulated profits here, because on Friday I was not in my office, couldn't trade. And we closed the last 2 weeks with a profit of 1,266. And the same statistics again. So we walk through these statistics here in the future. Percent profitable, still 30%. Winning trades, losing trades. It looks very similar to what I've shown you in the very beginning. So let's see how that accumulates over time. I'm very excited to see these statistics. So maybe I can make adjustments on my long trades. For example, 6% seems to be very weak, and short trades seem to be rather good, so I might change around a few things here and there to improve the statistics. Why not? I think you should be doing the same thing, and hopefully you could get a good insight into the trading videos. I was talking about 3 breakout scenarios here again, like usual, and you can take it from there. So total profit actually for the last 2 weeks is $1,266. Hopefully this will keep climbing up, because our monthly target, as I said, is 5 to 10%. Right. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I appreciate your support and your feedback on those videos. Let me know what you are trading. Join me on Discord and subscribe to my channel. That would be very helpful. I'm looking forward to have conversations with you about trading, and I try to improve the presentation of these videos. I make it more clear for everyone to understand what points we are trading here, the breakout levels, and how to generate superior entries. Alright, thank you so much. Have a nice week, nice weekend. Take care. Bye bye.